Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into the world of Dutch bros, and trust me, this report has a little bit of everything from leadership changes to financial votes that might leave you with a caffeine rush. We're going to try and make sense of all the filings and see what's brewing. In this video, we will look at the latest leadership shakeup, see who is calling the shots now, and how your votes could impact the CEO's pay. Before we dive in, if you like getting straight insights from corporate filings, hit that subscribe button. Also, come join our Discord community, link in the description below, to talk about all things corporate with other investors. First up, this is a Form 8K filing. Companies use this form to announce major events that could be important to investors. Think of it as an AHO or Attaboy report for the stock market. Okay, so what's the big news here? The filing tells us that effective May 13, 2025, Dutch Bros has a new principal accounting officer. That's Nicholas Daddario. He's now the top guy making sure the numbers are right at Dutch Bros. So who is this Nicholas Daddario? He's 56 years old and has been the chief accounting officer since January 2025. Before Dutch Bros, he was at GoDaddy, and before that, Starwood Hotels. He seems to have a solid background in accounting. Let's talk money. Daddario is getting a base salary of $350,000 a year, plus he's eligible for a bonus that could be 45% of his salary. He also got some stock as a signing bonus and could get more stock each year. Basically, he's got a pretty sweet deal. This information comes from an agreement made earlier this year. Now let's switch gears. The filing also covers what happened at Dutch Bros' annual stockholders meeting on May 13, 2025. Basically, the people who own the stock got to vote on some important stuff. The first thing they voted on was who gets to be on the board of directors. These are the folks who make the big decisions for the company. The stockholders voted to elect 10 people to the board, including Travis Boersma. They'll be in charge until the next annual meeting in 2026. Time for some number crunching. For Travis Boersma, it was 433 votes for versus 19,343,967 votes against, a pretty clear win. Christine Barone got 422,967 votes against, a pretty clear 79 on 68,261 for votes. C. David Cohen got 4024 votes, v 1,965 and 261 for votes. C. David Cohen got 4024 then 4 votes, and Miller 5 4 votes. And Miller got a bit less than others with 3090 43 3,968,261 4 votes. Next up, stockholders voted on whether to approve KPMG LLP as the company's accounting firm for the next year. The stockholders said yes. The numbers, a whopping 443,279,090 votes for compared to 1,556,709 against. That's a pretty solid endorsement. Finally, stockholders got to give their opinion on how the company pays its top executives like the CEO. This vote isn't binding, meaning the company doesn't have to listen, but it's still a way for stockholders to say what they think. The results, 369,053 are 59 votes for approving the pay and 1,820,479 votes against. So most stockholders seem okay with how the executives are getting paid. Now, let's take a step back and look at the big picture. Dutch Bros is making some changes in its leadership, specifically with the new principal accounting officer. This could mean the company is focusing on making sure its financial reporting is top-notch. The stockholders seem pretty happy with the current board and how executives are being paid. This kind of support can help the company move forward with its plans. One thing to keep an eye on is how well the new accounting officer does in his role. Accurate financial reporting is super important for a company's reputation and for keeping investors happy. Also, while the vote on executive pay was mostly in favour, there were still some votes against it. This could be a sign that some stockholders have concerns about how much the top folks are making. Overall, this filing shows a company that's making changes and keeping its stockholders involved. Whether this leads to bigger and better things remains to be seen, but it's definitely something to watch. Alright, that's our breakdown of Dutch Bros' latest filing. What's your take on these changes and what they might mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis helpful, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord channel linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.